You are looking at one of the earliest green roofs in the U.S., the roof of the City Hall in Chicago. Although green roofs have been common in Europe, particularly Germany, for much longer than that. A green roof is a roof covering, except that instead of asphalt shingles or shakes, you have a waterproof membrane, a growing medium, it's not soil, it's a growing medium, and plants. That's your roofing. And a green roof gives you lots of benefits, including lead points. Here's a test of roof temperatures from a research council in Canada measuring the roof temperature over the course of a year on a green roof compared with the roof temperature over the course of a year of a conventional roof, and then compared in the middle with what the ambient temperature was doing. So you can see the difference. A green roof, therefore, saves a lot of energy. For example, let's say you have air conditioning in your building, and in the summertime it's real hot. Well, if you have a green roof on your air-conditioned building, your energy bill is going to be much lower in the summer because you'll have much less heat gain. Your energy bill will also be lower in the winter because you will have less heat loss. It turns out that these roofs last a long time. This growing medium and plant cover protects the membrane, and data show that they last longer than, much longer than plain old, whatever you call them, black membrane roofs. They block all kinds of things, including radiation and noise. People think about green roofs for habitat. I don't know if you can see up in the upper right corner. I took this picture because there was a dove using this green roof in Vancouver. They don't necessarily provide habitat for large mammals, but they are habitat stepping stones for birds and insects and other small creatures. Because they consist of plants, they improve the air quality by absorbing particulates, and because they consist of plants, they reduce the urban heat island effect. By the way, these photos at the bottom of the slide are Rockefeller Center in New York City, where they have green roofs, and at the time these were built in the 1930s, architects didn't know about all these benefits, and LEED did not exist yet. They just thought, well, this will be a nice amenity for people. We'll put this nice park up in the air. And it turns out now they're providing benefits. Another benefit of green roofs is that they modify the stormwater runoff. So as the rain falls, it gets absorbed by the roof, and some of it runs off eventually, some of it evapotranspirates, and it reduces that stormwater flashiness and flood flows. You can grow food on a roof. This is in Queens, New York City. This is so far the largest urban farm on top of a building so far. It's a place called the Brooklyn Grange, although it's in Queens, not Brooklyn. Big farm. The Fairmount hotels have several hotels around the world where they have green roofs on top where they grow food. This hotel is the one in Vancouver, and it's really a nicely designed, a formally designed rooftop garden. So these are fruit trees, these are herbs. Here are beehives, as you can see. This is their facilities manager who's harvesting some honey. There's a restaurant in the Fairmount Hotel, and these edible food gardens provide food for the restaurant, including honey for the restaurant. And then green roofs are just nice places for people. If you're in the middle of a concrete and steel city, it's really nice to be able to go out and sit among greenery. So here's a green roof on top of an apartment building in Battery Park City in New York. This is LEED Gold, I believe. Here are some green roofs on apartment buildings in the Pearl District in Portland. And green roofs on apartment buildings in the South Waterfront District in Portland, where the whole neighborhood is certified LEED Gold.